Hey guys, this is Erin, and if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, hit that like button, click subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. This was another favorite of mine. The exterior of the house was my favorite. I love anything that gives kind of a European feel. The lead up into this, how they did the little hand or the little small knee walls, the cute little swoop, metal roof, beautiful doors once again. Really pretty ceiling lines in this. Notice every single one of these Homearamas has a gorgeous downstairs bedroom or office. This was a broody kitchen. Went with more of the blonde woods. Now I feel like we're nodding back towards the 90s that we were seeing things, kind of the pickled woods. Actually, I think it's just more European and modern and sleek. Did you like that? Instead of having your water dispenser and your ice dispenser right in your refrigerator, you have it in an extra little wall. I think that's a nice touch. Because goodness knows every time you get it out in your refrigerator, it makes that stupid line. That's a gorgeous porch out here. They did a really nice job, and then it just flowed right into, this is probably one of my favorite besides the Bridgeport. This was one of my favorite outsides. They had the pizza oven. This was a backyard that didn't end. You had several tiered patios that they did a gorgeous thing. Did the integrated pizza oven in there. Pretty stamped concrete. Got a fire pit over here. California patio lights and a beautiful trellis. Check out this laundry room. Beautiful. And right off of the primary bedroom. This was a fan favorite on the wallpaper with the beam ceilings, and where they didn't have that information out there for what that actually was, I was able to get that information for my clients who fell in love with that, and we just closed on their new home over in another neighborhood just recently, and she's like, I love the wallpaper that was in the Larkspur, but I can't find where it is. And I found it for her. So if there's anything you see in here for colors or design or wallpapers, and you want to know exactly where to get those things, like this wallpaper right here, reach out to me. Put something down in the comment below and I will be back in touch with you right away. This is a pretty bathroom, very approachable. Always love a slipper tub. Notice those the floating vanities that you're seeing all over. Putting them on both sides, a nice thing. Beautiful cabinetry built right into the little potty house. You got a beautiful thing for all your books and your potty, so you don't have to be just sitting there looking at your phone the entire time or reading your shampoo bottles for some of us that are old enough to do that. I love a cool little bathroom, the neat little, whatever it is, almost like the Chicago cool sculpture out there. Butler pantries were the thing. Extra microwaves, extra things. Beautiful look down in here. Again, lots of little things you've seen here with the domed doorways. Very much a nod to the early 2000s and also to other things that I see in other parts of the country, such as New Mexico. The lofts are back too. Interesting. They used a lot of dark countertops in here and dark vanities. Beautiful bedroom that's up here. Really easily could be another primary. So you have your primary downstairs, you have one in here. That is up at the top. That's not wallpaper. That is plaid tile. I know that was a favorite. And these are striped tile floors. Super cool. I love the daring that they took on this particular one. Isn't that neat? It was so fun. You can see me in my stupid 80s garb. All right, so then a little mauve, you know, this is the little girls' fun room sort thing, a little purple mauve sort thing, lots of little scalloped trims we're seeing in some stuff. There's a stripe. I just couldn't help but come back to this. So it was just so cool. So the plaid is striped, and everybody needs a funny little bear like that. A lot of people talked about that as well. Isn't it pretty? Great Jack and Jill bathrooms. Nice to have that. Great way to get the most use out of your space, and you don't necessarily get, and that's a cool nursery they did. Very stately. Took the color all the way up. Notice how they're putting the black windows through here again. That has continued popular. We said, oh, you know, a couple Homearamas ago, several years ago, they were like, oh, that's gonna go out. Still here, because it's just sleek. The trim work in this thing. Very nod to, if you're going to a lot of the houses here in the Virginia area, that very ornate trait, but it still kept it modern. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and always remember, leave everything better.